Hi, I've got some more pictures of Adelaide to show you and some pictures of the surrounds of South Australia. That'll be Mount Gambier and showing the Blue Lake and some pictures of Broken Hill. And there'll be three pictures from the old presentation, but everything's much better quality. It's around the 19th century, 1880s, 1890s again, even though there's two captions. There's one the photographer would have written out, and there's one the researchers using, which says 1910, but can't be 1910. So enjoy this presentation. Here's some white-faced people again. I always like to start off with them. You can tell, look at his hair. Look at how hacked and cut and butchered the photographers tried to do his hair. So it must be quite thick. And this man had blue eyes painted in and he's lost his lips. So it's a bit of a hack job here. This is meant to be an insurance company on a picnic in Blackwood. Quite a few people in the insurance now. That'll all be AI soon, artificial intelligence. Here's these lovely rail viaducts and tunnels near Eden. And here's the broad gauge track. It's well made. It's very well made. It's very light. Here we are into Adelaide again. North Terrace. Someone's walking down the street with the umbrella on, so they mustn't want a sunburn. Must have been a hot day. Here's the favoured lunatic asylum where the dreamers go to be crushed. This is a lovely Victoria Square. Look at that garden in the centre of the road. And there's horse and cart everywhere, so it must be the 19th century. That's swinging the other way. Some stunning buildings down there. This is where the Lord Mayor dictates from. And we'll run a few different pictures of King William Street. A bit of traffic out, bit of people out. Got the taxis parked in the middle of the road, and the tram coming down. Cute little trams, and these pagan type power poles. That's a lovely cart. Someone's on the move, and all the way down King William Street. Very architecturally beautiful. And there's advertising up there where it says someone's hotel, Southern Cross Hotel. But how do they get up there to paint the signs? You never see them up there painting them like a window cleaner. Police court, tram on Rundle Street. Now I can see Rundle Street looking like that. And these fake power lines painted in. There's no electricity, or they're just using the old world electricity. I ran this picture before, but I just think this is much better quality. Here's Victoria Street again. Victoria Square, sorry. With all the taxis waiting in the middle. I could have ran this shot before. There's the big town hall or the general post office. That's not the town, that's the post office. I like this picture, just like the horse and cart in it. The horse just chilling. Be nice to go up and just pat the horses while they're as taxis. Beautiful architecture, solid buildings, all made just for the love. The Institute building, where the institutes are decided. What institute will we turn this into? We'll make this old Parliament House. And here's the Institute Art Gallery, building North Terrace. The Institute's in the foreground. That another institute. New Parliament House. Got that Romanesque, but it's not. It's just the architecture that the landlords loved and they wanted it. So who was the architects? That's what I'd like to know. I've got some architectural drawings from Gotham, Hotham, sorry, not Gotham, from when I type in Hotham on the library searches, and there's a lot of buildings or houses in East Melbourne that seem to come from this Philip Ledley King family. See, that's a bit Moorish in the verandas. Here's a lovely gate. See, I don't think the gates were there to keep people out and through safety. It was just nice wrought ironwork. There's the fountain. So this was someone's home, but behind their back, they're going to take it off them and turn it into a botanical gardens for the people. But the people could have gone there in their day anyway. So they had pet flamingos. How would you get them in there? As in into the country on a boat. It's a nice, cute little garden bed. This I love. Look at that. It's like a huge, big pudding, pudding of palm, and that's stunning. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And there's no housekeeper there. I presume it's just people that love doing it, and who wouldn't love going to work there every day? There he is, standing on the step, the workman. Here's the summer house with a veranda covered in vines. And Botanic House. I don't think it's Botanic House unless his name was Botanic. And here's something in reference probably to the comet Venus rising from the sea. She certainly did as an epicenter of Ma. So the National Bank, the Bank of South Australia. I think we had the New South Wales Bank. That's a crazy sketch. I'm surprised if that was an actual building made out of hay. And there's the original. So here comes the church bonanza. St. Peter's, that was. This is Christchurch, Church of Christ, North Adelaide. This is Scotch Church, North Terrace. Congregational Church. That's not a bad church, but my favourite church is coming up. The Baptist Church. That's quite a solid church. Scots Presbyterian Church. And this one, look at that. Look at the daggers in it. The German Church. Now, I ran this picture before, but there's so much more detail in the roofing. It's a nice shot. Look at all the vines on it. All the vines growing around these buildings. They'd have to be maintained. The orphanage, let people roam the streets freely. Bishop's Court. Wooten Lee. People in the garden. Come outside for a portrait. Torrens Park, there's a little seat just sitting there for someone to just mellow the day away. Glenelg, stunning. Glenelg Parade. But they're not, that's the other beach. Glenelg Pier. That's a big house. Mr. Cudmore's home is quite large. This is a mirror image in the church rectory. And a little canal in Mr. Hubble's house. The hospital. I mean, they go to a lot of work to build a hospital when people never used to get sick, or they just take the snakeskin oil. A few palms around. So we know where all these exotic plants come from in Melbourne and around in the countryside, from the well-to-do families that live there, the big la-di-da ones. That's nice. Look, a little paddle ship, little paddle steamer. Beautiful. Here's a portrait of the family. Schlinkers Creek Tanunda. That's cracker. I love that shot. Port Elliot Rocks. Lighthouse. That was built by the Moors. A few people out for the photo. So you can whiteface everyone. Come out for a photo and we'll whiteface you. There's Mount Gambier. So clean. There's two little kids sitting down there, just hanging out, not getting any trouble because there is no police yet. Now, Mount Gambier looks as if it was filled with floodwater because this picture here shows a tail of drainage. How that water get up there, you got to ask. And here you can see the wrinkles, the creases in the earth, in the ground, as if water was cascading down there. I mean, from all the rain after with all the weather changing. And this is Mount Gambier, I mean Broken Hill, sorry. So that's just a big sludge, a big slag pile. Here's some miners on a hill, Broken Hill. So you can see all the mud that's been left there all around the place, which is full of minerals, which is why Australia is just a minerals export country because all the minerals dumped on top of us. We're the rich dragon's nest. That's a nice picture, little steam train coming down the track. Smelting works. Now, again, I don't know if they were smoking these chimneys or whether they had cleaner technology because it looks all archaic and ancient up top. But this looks like a bit of modern tech, the smelting plant. So mines are mines. They're never going to be clean places to work. And here's, of course, a fire. We have to have our fire. So that was a presentation of Adelaide in South Australia. There's some stunning pictures there. I hope you enjoyed that presentation and I'll put out some more. Bye.